Millions of parents drop their children off at daycare centers every day. Of course, they're careful not to leave their children in the hands of adult homosexuals, but with increasing evidence that homosexuality may be a genetic defect, many parents are wondering how to protect their normal heterosexual babies from these gay babies. So tonight we have Tony Schwartzman, president of NOGANMYB, the North American Gay Baby Anti-Defamation Association.
Hello, Valerie.
And Sally Franklin, president of NOGANMYB, or No Gays Near My Baby.
Jesus, thanks you for having me on your show.
Well, you're both very welcome. Now, Sally, what is being done right now to protect our straight babies from being victimized by these gay babies?
Oh, not enough, Valerie. The average daycare center watches about 150 kids a day. And if 10% of all humans are gay, and that's a number from the gay homosexual movement itself, then that puts about 75 gay babies in each and every daycare center in this country.
And those are just the ones we know about. That's the scary thing.
Right.
I mean, it could be even more than that.
Exactly. The real numbers could be in the millions or billions. We just don't know. This could be the next Sodom and Gomorrah.
Can I just add something here?
Well, I'm sure you're wondering the same thing that I am, which is if Sally has any specific gay baby incidents she'd like to share.
No.
Yes! Just last week, we saw a perfect example of this in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Arkansas?
Yes! A daycare worker turned her back for a split second, and when she turned back around, a straight baby was in a commitment ceremony with a gay baby. I mean, they were seconds away from being gay baby married. And this is not an isolated incident.
Valerie, this is crazy. I honestly can't believe what I'm hearing. Let me just say one thing here.
We'll get to you in a minute. Now, Sally, was she able to stop them in time?
She was, but this does raise interesting legal questions.
Let me ask you a legal question. If those two babies had gone through with that commitment ceremony, would that be legally binding, like the way when Indians get married or Mormons or people like that?
Well, it's complicated because of the very young age that babies are.
Okay. First of all, where are you getting these stories? Seriously.
Hey, pipe down, baby fucker. You'll get your turn.
Baby fucker?
Now, if a straight baby is tricked into a gay baby marriage, Sally, can he or she get an annulment?
Well, it's kind of a gray area.
It's gray and it's gay, and I don't like it one bit. Now, Tony, why is your organization so hell-bent on forcing the gay agenda on
We're
babies?
not trying to force anything on anyone. We just don't want to see public policy driven by the irrational fears that are being put forth by lunatics like you and the KKK.
Let's cut the bullshit, okay?
I beg your pardon?
Pardon denied. Do you realize that every 5 seconds, 298,000 children in this country become victims?
You can't just pull numbers out of your ass and cite them as facts.
Can we please call it an anus instead of an ass, please?
You don't think it matters that 5 million children in Wisconsin alone will become victims by the time I finish this sentence?
Frankly, I'm surprised you're able to complete a sentence at all, because this kind of homophobia and ignorance is the reason why gay babies are being persecuted on a daily basis in this country.
Buster, I'm not afraid of you. You want to stick your thing into other men? I don't care. You can shove it in a meat grinder for all I care.
Okay, now that's really uncalled for.
The fact that you actively work to sodomize little babies just makes me sick.
What are you saying? Who said anything about sodomizing babies?
Oh, did I hit a nerve there?
What? No, it's just that what you're saying is clearly insane.
Back to Sally, what can parents do to keep their babies safe?
We want to see mandatory testing for gayness when babies are born. That way, those babies can go to a bright, sunny, tropical island where they can live comfortably in their state of perversion without infecting the rest of the population.
But is that enough? I mean, what if some of them learn to swim and come back?
What if you're both psychotic, hate-mongering bigots?
Tony, please, let's try to be civil, okay?
Civil?
Well, it has been suggested in some quarters that we should, nip that problem in the bud.
And how exactly would you do that?
Through a voluntary preemptive euthanasia program.
Voluntary? Infants are going to volunteer to be euthanized?
Well, their parents would actually volunteer them and, of course, receive a tax break.
That's genocide.
Really
are you crazy? This is exactly what Hitler did. Eradicate a group of people based on a single innate characteristic.
Here comes the Hitler card. I was waiting for that
Don't try
one.
and trivialize that statement. That's the definition of genocide.
No, I get it. Abortion is fine and good, but if we actually try to protect children children, that makes us all Nazis. I think we've heard enough out of you.
You are the most arrogant Philistine sack of shit I've
enough.
ever had the misfortune of meeting.
Bye-bye, Tony. Bye-bye. Sally, dear, thank you so much for being with us tonight.
You betcha.
Keep fighting the good fight, okay, sister?
I will, to the day I die, and go up to heaven to be with Jesus, and Mary, and George Washington, and my old dog Skipper, and Grandpa Pop, and Nana, and Abraham Lincoln.
Until next time, mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be faggots. Good night, friends.